Buongiorno ice cream lovers, my name's Steve Christensen, come sta, and welcome to this very international version of the show this week. We're in Milan, Italy. Now there's a lot of very exciting things you can do while you're in Milan. You can go downtown and have a look at the Il Duomo, which is one of the most brilliant pieces of cathedral architecture there is all around Europe. So you can pop in there, have a look at the stained glass. You can go shopping at the Galleria, which you can buy all sorts of Italian leather goods, Prada, Gucci, all the good kit. You can also trot around town and have a look at the fantastic architecture and statues, artwork around the place, but that's not what we're about. We're here at Fiera Milano, which is the fantastic and quite ultra-modern trade show centre here in Milan, and we're here for the Host Show. Now the Host Show is a conglomeration of the restaurant and food industry all over Europe. It happens every 2 years, and I tell you what, there's stuff in here that you'll just want to wrap your laughing gear around. There's bakery products, coffee, beautiful Italian chocolates, but we're here for the gelato, and I tell you what, there's a ton of it. So why don't you come with me? We're going to pop in there, taste some gelato, have a look around and see what's current in the industry in Europe, and it's all coming up this week on the Ice Cream Bloke.
G'day ice cream lovers.
Located in Rho, Italy, a little northwest of Milan, the convention centre has 8 large multi-purpose halls that cover about 80,000 square metres, and it has the capacity to house many trade shows at one time. This week, however, the Host Show is the main event. Ice cream display cases are here with particular fare, but the ones that gain the most attention are those where the free samples are handed out from, and I tell you what, there is no shortages here. Most booths offer freshly made gelatos, sorbets and other frozen desserts made right there before your eyes and displayed magnificently. Wouldn't you love to wrap your laughing gear around that? One new attraction this year was the La Piazza del Gelato, where demonstrations and competitions were held. This year, most batch freezer manufacturers took part in efficiency testing on different makes and models in an effort to promote greener alternatives. Each of the machine's water and power usage was monitored and recorded during the freezing process to help establish a standard in the industry. The gelato making category was also very popular, with the overall winner driving home in this little beauty. Always a large influence on the European market are pastries, with new and inventive ways to draw the customer's attention and taste buds to your store. And well, what could be more convenient than a waffle on a stick? For me, grazie. And only in Italy can the sales of coffee equate to owning a Ferrari Formula One race car. Now, along with coffee, pastries, the show has a very strong influence with the chocolate market, and there were many booths displaying chocolates for melting, tempering, and pumping. Excuse me, is that chocolate-covered bacon? Ah, dang it, figs. The Europeans will just about cover anything in chocolate. Nuts, fruit, vegetables and other candies are all subject to the same grueling treatment. Folks, every time we come to any of these shows, we love spending a bit of time in the Tell Me booth. They have a very unique batch freezer, an ice cream freezer that actually has a vertical barrel, and you've seen us using those machines before in ice cream headquarters. This year they have quite a unique machine. They have a vertical barrel batch freezer that actually is used to make ice creams, gelatos and sorbets, but the barrel actually heats as well. So now they're making hot sauces, soups, polentas, as well as hot fudge. So we're going to spend a bit of time looking at this machine and seeing how one machine can make hot product as well as cold product.
So today we are making polenta, which is a typical dish of Italy made with corn flour, and it's like a pudding at the end, which has to be served warm. And together with it we will be preparing wild mushroom sauce together with tomato, and gorgonzola sauce, which is like a Stilton cheese sauce. It's practically a unique machine because it can heat up to 110 degrees Celsius, more than 200 Fahrenheit, and then it can cool down to -10 to make an ice cream or to make a gelato. So practically, in fact, we can make anything which needs to be warmed up, eventually cooked and chilled. And also we are here able to set the RPM of our beater in order to prepare any product in a perfect way, like custard cream, jam, tempering chocolate, a ganache, bavaroise, and any other product which is becoming duff and normally you would need to stir it on a fire.
It's actually a corn paste, almost like grits, and it has quite a neutral base. In fact, they use a lot of this polenta as a substitute for bread. So just as you'd have some paste and some cheeses to go with bread, as we've done here. And as I say, it's not ice cream, but it's made out of a quite an interesting machine that also can double as an ice cream machine. Isn't that right, Silvestro?
Absolutely correct, and it is really wonderful.
So did you have a lot of polenta growing up as a boy?
Absolutely. Almost every second day we had polenta.
I'm feeling more Italian.
All right.
With every bite. Am I looking more Italian with every bite?
Absolutely. After 1 week of polenta, you'll be in Italian.
That being said, I haven't come all this way for polenta. After all, I'm not the polenta bloke. So it's back to what we love best, freshly made Italian ice cream. Gelato. It's lower in fat and air or overrun, but a huge emphasis on flavor and presentation. Fabulous, thank you very much. Well folks, that's about all we have time for this week on the Ice Cream Blog. It's been a whirlwind tour of the host show, and we've tried to show you as much as we can in a short period of time. And this show only happens every 2 years, so if you want to come back here in 2011, stop by the Tell Me booth. We'll more than likely be here tasting some ice cream, eating some polenta, and having a great time. So, from all of us here at the Milan Host International Restaurant Show, keep on scooping. We'll see you next week.